Good morning, YouTube. 3 days out has come, and today is the day where I start filling up. So it is almost time. I've got my water ready, so I'll take you through a little bit of my itinerary as to what we're going to do now. It is 22:05, so I'm going to drink some water now. Got my Evian. I just prefer Evian. It tastes really nice, so Evian is always my preference for water. Today we have got 9 litres to get through, so that will be all my water on here. And meal one, I will show you in a moment. That's pretty much, for reference point, the size of that. That is a 1.5 litre bottle of Evian. That is a large microwave. And that is my meal one, which consists of 200 grams of cream of rice, 100 grams of fruit, 20 grams of raisins, 10 grams of whey isolate pro from JP. So that will go down now. First, put my socks on, 10-minute walk outside. I've already done 3 rounds of posing. Do a 10-minute walk outside now, eat this, come back, another 10-minute walk, make sure digestion's on point, and then we will go and get Meg's coffees at 5 AM. So running a tight schedule, but all organised, all going well. And then I will actually start my work day, so I'm looking forward to it. Also, I've got my new Lumi light for daylight exposure. Very, very handy for someone that's waking up so early, especially in Britain. We don't get much daylight exposure, so that is amazing. Big up to AJ Morris, sending me the link. And I've got my new UltraFlex tracksuit on from the new range, living the dream. So yeah, let's get it on. So as you can see, daily vlogs are going down. Edward has been working incredibly hard with them every single day. He's been on the ball, capturing everything, and then editing at night, and then I'm waking him up at 3:30 every single morning, as that's my usual wake-up call at the moment. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, we've got meal one going down. So yes, this is so far going off fairly easy. So basically the schedule for today is eat this at 5 AM and then next meal at 6:30, so on. So I can still get in bed at a sensible time. So I'm going to eat this now, watch my breakdown of what I need to work on basically from Luke Miller.
Alright,
as so Luke is actually doing my programming for off season. So I think he's got it ready now, so he's just sent me a video to break everything down for me. So I'm going to watch this whilst I eat, relax for 10 minutes, then I'm going to get some coffees for Meg, Ed and myself, and carry on with the day. Win the day, as I say.
To suggest / talk about real quick, probably 120 to directly overhead. It's probably
actively like structuring your water so that you get a certain amount every hour, or
not a certain amount every hour. I just drink as normal, to be honest. My water intake's been really high right now anyway, but especially now for the carb up, I do always increase my water slightly. So today I will likely get 10 litres in, whilst obviously I'm eating to accommodate the carbohydrates as well. Tomorrow will likely be the same, and then on the Friday I'll literally drop my water down to 5 litres, and that'll just help me flush, and I will continue getting drier. So your body's going to be used to obviously getting a certain amount of water in, so your body's going to be passing a lot more water through as well. So the whole idea is I'm not cutting my water out completely, I'm just lowering my water intake accordingly, but my body's still going to be in overdrive, so it's still going to push a lot more water out. So in terms of salt manipulations, again, I never cut salt out, it's just a small manipulation. My normal days are 12 grams of salt, so today I'm having 12 grams of salt. Tomorrow will likely be the same. Friday I'll have 6 grams. Saturday I'll have 3 grams. That's literally as simple as that, and with that process I'll continue getting drier and drier and drier, which is perfect. That's exactly the goal, without the use of any diuretics whatsoever. Good morning.
It's just 10:50 when you're ready.
Good morning, Rosie. So yes, I totally agree. You look leaner and fuller. So let's just continue reassessing. For now, it's a mountain of rice. So here we've got 200 grams of raw weight jasmine rice, we've got 100 grams of prawns, and we've got 100 grams of pineapple and a little bit of peppers and mushrooms. So that'll go down now, 6:30, and then next meal at 9:30. So I'll eat this now, before I crack on with more work. And yeah, get it done with my little Lumi light. So that's pretty much how the day goes by. The secret weapon for the carb up. No sugar, no added sugar, no salt, ketchup. This is the secret weapon to get it in. To be honest, I don't need it, but it just makes it taste that much better. So when the stuff tastes better, you tend to chew it better. If you chew it better, you digest it better. So whenever I eat, I tend to just put the work phones away, put something on YouTube and just switch off and focus on eating rather than anything else. So this 10 minutes is just for me to eat, chill, and watch some YouTube.
Train back in Texas. Starting off with hamstring curls. Ian trains very much.
I'm actually really enjoying this as well. So I'm kind of taking the time with it. What I always find is when I take the time with food, always digest it better. So I always make a point of eating one in a relaxed state and taking my time and actually chewing my food. It's the best digestive enzyme you've got at your disposal is actually chewing your food and your own saliva. One single most common issue I see with poor digestion in clients is they don't chew the food properly for one, and they rush the food, they rush the meals, or they're eating on the go. It's the worst thing you can do. Anyone can spare 5 minutes out of the day to sit down and eat a meal in peace. Just getting Meg's whey paste ready, and then put it in the fridge, let it set so it's nice and thick for her. Then I'm going to do a short 5-minute walk, help digestion. I always keep my little walks after every single meal for an off season and prep. Again, the benefits from that are vast. I'm sure there's been some studies done, but anyway, it's Stan Efferding that actually preaches about this a lot. And ever since I started implementing these, the difference in my digestion and ability to eat has been dramatic. So that's something that I definitely advise to all my clients, especially when you've got a step count to hit, a step count goal. Spread it out across your day. It's so much easier to hit and a lot easier to recover from as well. It's like this, I start walking and then I get like 5-6 messages from all different clients, so I need to reply first whilst the focus is there. Full itinerary for today and tomorrow, and then we can see what's what.
Meal 3 scrape queen.
Oh yes! Meal 3 has gone down, nice and easy, so same schedule. We're going to go for a little 5-minute stroll, but you know, I'm probably not going to show you that, there's no need. You've already seen what I do in the stroll. So I'm going to go and do a little walk and then crack on with the rest of the work. I've got quite a bit to do today, so I'm just going to get on with it, crack on, get it done, and just get it blasted out. And then at 9:30, just before next meal, we are going to go and get Meg's another coffee fix, and I'll probably get a small one as well. So that's pretty much how we're going to move from here. The next meal is going to be at 10 o'clock, or 9:45, probably 10. And then the meal after that we'll do at 12, so we can just do our normal schedule. as we would normally for training. So that's pretty much the artillery, and I'm very much looking forward to it, to be totally honest. Literally just about waiting now.
Perfect.
You literally could step on stage like right now. Like, it's not too lean, it's just full. How do you feel?
Feel great.
Energy flying, yeah?
Yeah.
Feel like you've woke up a little bit now?
Yeah. Feel more alive.
Yeah?
Actually woke up with a smile like this.
Good. How'd you sleep?
Yeah, slept fine, just woke up once. I think it hit me yesterday that I was doing Arnolds.
It's 10 out of 10. So we just need to really hold this now.
Yeah.
That'll be perfect. See what they say at the show, see what feedback they give us. And I know 100% what we need to work on. We still need bigger glutes.
Yeah, I know.
So, like I said, the split that I've sent you through, 100% we have to stick to that.
Will the training exercises change?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna basically, do you know the training you've been doing now, the deload training?
Yeah.
For the first 2 weeks after the show, we're basically going to do deload training.
Okay.
And when you get fresher and your body comes back to life a little bit more,
Yeah.
that's
You'll
when I start
change.
adjusting.
Yeah.
Because if I put new stuff in straight away,
I'll die.
you're going to fucking die. So I don't want to do that straight away.
Okay.
What do you look for in your bikini girls in terms of condition?
Bikini girls, the key for bikini girls for them to be really, really good, across amateurs and pros, it's a mixture of condition and fullness. You have to be very much on point with that. So I definitely feel like, you know, Jade is a perfect package for that. I think, you know, she just looks incredible. Again, I think the look that she has today, we've absolutely nailed. She's perfect. So for us, it's just about maintaining that now. Obviously, I've worked with Jade for years now, and you know, with her, it's different than just any working client relationship, because obviously I've seen her pretty much come from just a normal competitor to where she is now, and you know, it's definitely been a great journey together, and definitely been a stressful year with the health issues that she's had. So I've been stressing and panicking a lot, but she's an absolute machine. She doesn't give up, and she hasn't given up this prep. And look where she is now. She looks insane. So definitely very, very, very proud of her. She's done an incredible job. Just need to make sure that obviously we keep moving forward now and just keep progressing and getting better. And I know she will, because she loves it. She loves competing, and you know, she's got the right mindset. She's got the right genetics. Like, what she's got, you can't really train specifically. Like, you can. I'm wording this wrong. With bikini category, because it's so hard to get the right look, you have to be born with certain attributes for that, and she has them to be, you know, at top level. It's just a case of, you know, continuously working and continuously progressing the way she has, and she will be there in time. It's just a case of, you know, staying on it and moving forward.
Are you counting the coffee as part of the water intake?
No, that's just extra. The best and the worst thing, a couple of good and bad things from this situation this year. Like, the worst thing really is I'm not going to get opportunity to step on stage on the same day as Meg. But the best thing is I'm not going to be fatigued on the day of her show, which is going to be just so much better in so many ways, because I'll be able to just look after her properly. And you know, normally when we both compete together, it's like whoever's on first sorts the first person out. So, well, she was on before me last year, so I kind of sorted her out before. But then this year, obviously, I'm just going to be able to focus on her without needing to focus on anything else. So it'll be quite good. I'm really looking forward to that, actually. But I am gutted, because every show that we've done for the past, since 2018, we've competed together. So I'm gutted with that aspect, but it is what it is. We know what we need to do, we know what the goals are, and we know what we're going to do in years to come. She's definitely going to qualify for Olympia and compete at Olympia before me, though. I know that for a fact.
You don't do the work, but it'll be a very easy job for the giant. If you do a good job, it's going to be a very interesting job for me. Remember how I failed the 20k? Let's make it.
Meal before going down. So here we have.
Let's see what you can do. Right.
Make specialty potatoes. They're actually really good. I normally have boiled, which is actually air frying for me a little bit. And I'm actually going to eat this really slow because it tastes incredible. So yeah, meal 4 going down. As you can see, my dog bowl. 100 grams of turkey, 750 grams of potato. You will get a full breakdown of all the meals, probably somewhere like here, every single meal, and then you'll get a total breakdown as well at the end of the day as to what I've had exactly with my food and the salt.
Same as doing these large
meal 4 going down, like nothing. The biggest single mistake I see people make when they're carb loading is keeping the protein intake normal. It's simply probably the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. That's not being no good truthful. If you're trying to load the glycogen stores, you have to kind of be mindful that protein will actually slow down the digestion of carbohydrates, and your muscle doesn't store protein, your muscle stores glycogen. So when carb loading, think about this, right? I'm having 1300 grams of carbs today. That in itself will probably bring my protein total up to about 150 grams. So the way we're going to look at it is this: if I kept my protein intake up as normal, I would not be able to digest any of this food. This is meal 4 gone down. I've got 0 bloat, 0 distension, and I literally feel like I haven't even eaten. So that's after 4 meals, and each meal's like 200 grams of carbs. So a little tip for you guys: if you are carb loading or if you are doing high day, refeed day, adjust your protein lower, use your common sense, unless you want the food to just sit there and cause digestive issues. That's definitely something to consider moving forward, guys. Awesome. We've given exactly what they asked for.
I felt bloated last time.
This time you're not going to do.
Yeah, I think that the day before I said I felt bloated, didn't I? Every time I ate, I was like maybe nervous.
Yeah, it will be.
Or
do you know if you eat when you're stressed or nervous? Yeah. It just sits there, it doesn't digest properly because like your body's in flight or fight mode.
Yeah.
But with you, I think we'll just do really simple. I'm gonna send it through now anyway.
Okay.
Just make sure she drinks water. 2 espressos with first couple of meals. Keep you going. Get you going toilet as well. As soon as you have a couple of triple espressos, mate, you just empty straight away.
And then I felt
that's my show day trick for everyone.
Between
it's weird, but it's unlike any other sport because of what it gives you.
I said to you,
you know, some people can bodybuilding can affect them in a negative way, but like for me and a lot of others, a massive positive influence in life in so many levels. Like, honestly, if not bodybuilding, I would be in a bad place. Honestly, I really would, especially from my younger times and all that. But yeah, I'd be in a bad spot.
It's amazing. The show day was amazing, and I loved it, and I always enjoy it. But actually, I came off and I was like, oh, that's done. But actually, the whole before was way better.
The whole journey, especially coming back off what happened to you with your neck and stuff. That's unbelievable.
Can you believe it? It's
more
satisfaction.
Year,
I couldn't even walk.
Yeah, like Charlotte had I'll let Charlotte fill you in, but she had a big issue, like unbelievable. Within the space of a year, she's gone from basically people say she might be paralysed, neck down, to stepping on stage. Yeah. Charlotte, fill me in a little bit.
So I had a disc bulge in my cervical spine, and I lost I was starting to lose the use of my right arm. Because it was impinging on a nerve up here that was pressing on my spinal cord. So I had September last year had emergency surgery. I rushed into hospital to have emergency spinal surgery with, I think they said, was it 1 in 1,000 chance of being paralysed from the neck down. And it was 5 days the surgery was 5 days after I'd started coaching with you. So it was a great welcome to the team, but recovery was better than
we managed.
Stayed on plan. That was key, I think.
Do you know what? She really did as well. She really did, which actually surprised me. There's not many. I don't think many people are able to do that. But she was like, "Look, I just want to carry on." I was like, "Sweet." let's see. And she actually did. So like, do you know what? Fair one, because it takes some balls to still continue getting done at least whatever you can when you're unable to do majority of things, which, you know,
Yeah.
I think, well, I think that's definitely
It was
testament to character.
a driving force for me to get recovered quicker, because I knew the quicker I got up and about and pushed myself to get better, then the more, because sooner I could get back in the gym and not lose out on competing this year. So.
And helped them with their own TRT as well. So that's something that I advise speaking to is definitely Dave Crossland with that. He's fantastic with it, so definitely get on to him with that. But overall this week, I think you're in a great place. We don't need to adjust the food. We don't need to push harder. I think the main thing that we need to continue to focus on is ability to train hard and you staying as happy as you are right now. Like, that is my priority right now. Keeping you happy and keeping you progressing at the way that you are right now. That's the top priority list. We need to keep this up. So well done, Rachel. My client Rachel, she's a Masters wellness competitor. Incredible work ethic and incredible physique as well. So very happy to be able to assist her with her off season right now. She had an amazing prep and off season before. She just continues to get better. So I really love seeing people progress the way they are right now. I think the team is so strong right now, and you know, it's just amazing. So really, really love it. So that's all work complete. So happy days. Honestly, just some reflection, guys. I don't think I could be happier with my current situation. I'm grumpy, you know, at times, yeah, but you know, my relationship with Meg's amazing. You know, the friends I've got in my life are amazing. So every day I wake up with a lot of gratitude for the place and the position that I'm in, and more importantly, the people I've got in my life. Like, I don't think words can describe how fortunate and lucky I am to have the people that I do around me, and it's just, you know, it's just a good place to be. I honestly, you know, I wake up every day feeling literally blessed with the life that I've got right now. So definitely some reflection, guys. Might sound a little bit gay, but it's true. Like, my business partner's amazing, you know, Charlie, Mike, especially Charlie. Like, he's had such a massive influence on me. All my friends have. Like, I feel like the people that I've got around me are just pushing me to just be so much better in every way. And the main person really is Meg as well. Like, honestly, nobody sees the work that that girl puts in, and nobody sees the work that she puts into me and our family as well. Like, she's unbelievable. You know, people can say what they want, like saying I'm not independent, I'm not all that, but honestly, I wouldn't be where I am without her, and I wouldn't be able to do everything that I do without her and her help and her support, emotionally and physically as well. She's incredible. She's a machine. You know, I think that's definitely a trait that is very common in Olympic athletes. Like, this is why she made it to Olympics, because she's got the ability to really get after it, like, above all else. She's unbelievable. So yeah, happy days. This is actually my pre-workout meal, and here we have again 200 grams of uncooked white rice, which has equivalent to 720 grams. And let me tell you guys, this is meal 5 now going down. It will go down very, very easily. Again, zero digestive issues, staying super tight. So I think we're doing the right thing if I could get 5 meals in like this, and this is staying incredibly tight. So I'm not just, you know, making stuff up. I do know what I'm doing, guys. But again, the look is already changing and things are looking better. So I'm gonna add a little bit of no sugar, no ketchup, ketchup to this, and then go and relax, have 15 minutes with Meg, just eating and chilling. So this is my pre-workout meal, guys. Meal number 5. I'll go and eat this in peace, relax and chill. I actually go put some garlic on it as well. Beautiful. Smoked garlic. So yeah, Again, seasonings and all the shebang, still using. Obviously I'm counting the sodium intake with that. Yeah, super simple. Well, how to eat a kilo of rice in 5 minutes.
Not really filling you up at all then?
No, to be honest, this is what I said about the process of carbing up or any refeeds, and Meg will tell you the same. I'm okay until I start doing a refeed, and then it's like, Jesus. But that's just your hormone levels, you know. It's normal. I would much prefer to run a straight diet all the way across. It's actually a conversation me and AJ had. It's a lot harder though with assisted athletes, just through the ability to still be able to progress. Sometimes you just need to slow things down, especially with Meg. So I would much rather run a whole diet and a whole prep without a single refeed and without a single off plan. We don't do off plan meals anyway, but I'd much rather run the whole kind of prep without any refeeds because it's just so easier. Yeah, your hunger just stays normal. You know, don't get me wrong, you're always hungry, you're constantly hungry, but you're not completely ravenous. And the only time I am really ravenous is when I start eating, as Meg can relate.
When you add more food in, I feel like the 2 to 3 days that you do kind of during your prep where you need to have a little bit of a refeed, then the few days after is when you actually feel really terrible. You don't feel too bad until you actually have the refeed days, and it's like, oh, back to low foods then.
So that's what food tastes like.
Well, that's what it feels like to have a full belly, because you kind of forget about the fact that you're full, especially when you're busy. I think that I was more hungry on lower foods when I wasn't as busy as I am now, so I do think that probably comes into play with it a little bit as well. But yeah, a refeed day definitely does make you feel a little bit more hungry, but at least Cooper's got his food kind of leading up to the show now where you'll not really feel that severe not severe, but that was a bit extreme, like the hunger pangs too bad, because obviously he'll be going into his reverse diet away from the show after the weekend, so not on to go for it now.
Work that is wrapped up. Basically, after a conversation I had with AJ, and he's very right, my work hours are pretty much 4 AM up until 12. Like, after that, there's nothing really pressing that I need to get to, and all my clients have a personal number, so if it's an emergency, they can message me a personal number, because right now I definitely need time to switch off, rejuvenate, and in my evenings, I like to switch off by learning new things and improving my knowledge further, which is only going to benefit my clients. So basically my working hours are adjusted, and that's something I'm going to stick to because AJ has definitely taught me into that. That's what he does, and he's seen a massive improvement in his performance as a coach and his cognitive function. So that's exactly what I'm going to do moving forward. Like I said, he's had a massive positive influence on me in many ways, and he continues to do so. So I will, when he speaks, I listen. Simple as that, because he does give me some great advice, and so far it's all been, you know, tremendous. So yeah, I'm just gonna brush my teeth, guys. I'll probably meet Smeg in the car. Yeah, get it on.
What's the session like in terms of volume today?
Very low volume. We've got 8 total working sets, 1 rep away from failure. Mark's having a pretty much a deep volume week, so he's going to do literally the same as me. Meg's volume's an extra 2 sets. She's pretty much running rock bottom volume now as well, as she's very close to being ready, and her fatigue's quite high, so we need to work with what she can actually recover from. Yeah. Perfect, good. Let's go. Lovely. Come on. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Oh yeah. Yep.
making substitutions to avoid lower back fatigue?
No, it's just to avoid, well, fatigue management. This is a like-for-like swap, but this is going to bring a lot less fatigue, just from a stability standpoint. The same movement just takes out the factor of having to stabilise yourself as you would on single arm extreme row. Especially important right now for Meg, as she's getting to being very close to being ready, and myself being a few days out. Hey my people, here we go, meal number 6 going down. I had 20 grams of cyclic extra intra workout as well, so over 20 grams of carbs. here we have my big dog bowl. 200 grams of cream of, well, 100 grams of JP white chocolate cream of rice mixed with rice flakes. Tastes like cheesecake, amazing. With 15 grams of isolate. This is the caramel one. And we've got 100 grams of berries, 100 grams of fruit, and 20 grams of raisins. So I'm going to go and devour that. And I'm actually going to use a little spoon because I'm ravenous. Divine. Legit cheesecake. Unreal. So I'm going to tuck into this, chill on sofa, wait for Meg to come and join me, patiently. And I'm actually going to watch Ian Valilaire's Arnolds video. It looks incredible, so I'm going to watch that.
Clean foods versus dirty foods for your carb up?
Ha ha ha! Oh dear. Are we going there? I just think, right, you haven't eaten certain food sources for all that time and all of a sudden you're going to start adding in something that your body just simply isn't used to. It's probably the dumbest thing you could do. And again, you can't control any of the variables with it either. So, for me, it's a no from me. Can't predict how you're going to look. You can't really monitor anything in any way that I can. And if a mistake is made, you can't really rectify it. Because the deed is done if you're eating a load of shit. So, not for me. And like I said, I am measuring my sodium intake. And I will be manipulating that slightly. So, for me, every single person I've seen do a load, eating a lot of shit, basically the look reflected it. I'm not going to say they look like shit, I don't want to respect anyone, but it's just not my way of doing things. With this method, it's safe. It's very hard to get it wrong if you do measure everything correctly. So that's just my preferred way of going about things. I've prepped many people, as you could see from previous videos. I had 20 plus clients in one show and every single person was bang on the money, so I think proof's in the pudding. But nevertheless, everyone's got different methods, everyone's got different ways of doing things, so you know, some different methods work for different people and that's okay. I guess ultimately what it comes down to is what you enjoy, and bodybuilding is a beautiful thing where there's so many different ways to skin a cat. So I'm always the person that preaches, always approach things with an open mind. It's just that from the things that I've seen, I've approached everything with an open mind, and you know, I do what makes most sense on a practical level and from the research as well. So I kind of like to work with things where the practical work meets the application and research as well. So that's kind of the way I like to approach things. But that's just me. Don't kill the messenger, guys. If you want to go and eat a load of burgers the night before your show and go on stage bloated as hell, you go and do so. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to come on stage with nice tight midsection and looking nice and full. That's the goal. No bloat. So for me, 750 grams of potato, a little bit of asparagus, 100 grams of turkey, a little bit of tomato, and a couple of mushrooms with some garlic. The final meal of the day. We've got the dog bowl, 200 grams of cream of rice, 20 grams of almond butter, and 100 grams of berries. So that's going to go down, and to be honest, I'm pretty starving. So that's going to go down a treat. Eat this. It's now 20 past 7. So we'll eat this and then head straight to bed and hopefully get a good night's sleep before tomorrow. 3 days out tomorrow? 2 days out?
2 days out
2
tomorrow.
days out tomorrow. Jesus Christ. It's coming around real fast. So that'll be all for tonight, guys. Catch you tomorrow, 2 days out. Take care and peace.